In this land we are discounted. Got to end all division amongst men now. So many have been replaced with the power money brings pain. No. There's no reason to be anxious. Got to stand up and rise again now. All over the world, people are changing, changing. My God, for the better. All over the world, people are changing, changing.
What's up?
What up, Facebook?
What's going on? Good morning, Facebook.
Hey. Good morning, good morning. First and foremost, we have to give a birthday shout out to Mandy. Happy birthday, Mandy.
Happy birthday, Mandy.
Mandy.
Guys.
Yes, happy birthday, Mandy.
Rose,
Happy
what are
birthday,
you
Mandy.
today?
My new one.
How old are you?
Oh, yeah, there we go.
35.
How old is you? There we
35.
go.
Smell like a monkey. Ooh, 35. I remember that.
And you act like one too.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, she does. Are you gonna do anything special?
Me, Rose, and a couple other girlfriends are going to Fogo de Chao for dinner.
Awesome.
Good in my belly. Appropriately dressed, ready to eat some shit.
Oh
Have a
yeah,
new
I
onesie.
see that sharky, right?
Exactly. My onesies a couple of them that I ordered like 3 months ago. 2 of them arrived yesterday, so had to come drop in. You know, the onesie queen still reigns supreme. Let it be known.
Absolutely.
My
And now
queen.
you got a new truck too. You should be able to get around a little bit.
Yes. Blessings.
Definitely. Absolutely.
Do you drive around with your onesies on?
I have a onesie in my truck at all times for emergencies.
day.
Drive around today with that onesie on.
You think I won't?
Because
No,
it's raining, like
I know
baby
you will.
shark.
I think it's awesome with your hood up and everything because
Yeah.
people are gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, no, I'm moving. I'm usually driving so fast that it's just a blur of a random furry person, you know. But yeah, of course, I'm not gonna. What's the point of wearing a onesie if you're not gonna have the hood up?
Man, I'll be driving. I'll be like, what the fuck?
I'm still making syrup, guys.
Really?
Yeah.
We got the onesie queen and we got the syrup queen here today.
Sap, clean.
Sap queen.
For me, guys, I've been up making phone calls already to the Agriculture and Policy Committee. I'm hoping to have a very special guest on our show today at 4:20, or have a pre-recorded interview that we can use on our show here in the next day or so. So I've been working hard since about 9 o'clock this morning. So. But I am excited about birthdays. I'm excited about COVID shots. I'm excited about marijuana. And I'm excited about all of you. So. Oh, we're excited for you as well.
Wow. Thank you for that, Brandon. Got Mandy over there choking up. She's excited about everything.
Britain's totally excited about everything. Good day. It's
Great
her
start to the
birthday.
It is.
Very
The best
excited
day of the
about
year
the
for her.
Pogo.
I'm so excited. people walking around with mounds of meat.
That's what she said.
How much is it for a
I
plate there?
did.
Oh well.
A lot.
I know it's
Alright.
like 43
Alright.
bucks at Rodizio. I was checking that place out again.
Is it like Mongolian barbecue or what? Where they just cook it in front of you or what?
It
What
is Brazilian. It's a Brazilian steakhouse, right?
So,
Yeah.
They cook the steak and they bring
Wow.
it around to your table.
yeah.
No, they
Yeah.
walk around with chicken, prime rib,
Right. Everything.
Everything.
they,
Everything.
Braden's
Well,
actually been there. I have not been there.
It's they carry around the meat products. You have to go up to the buffet to get your like salad and your side dishes and stuff like that. But then you come back to the table, and then these people are walking around with these trays of meat, and then they ask you if you want something. You say yeah, and they cut you off some and put it on your plate, and then they move on to the next table.
Man, I'm excited. I've been wanting to go for like 15, 20 years.
The closer you are to that kitchen door, the fresher the
So
food.
basically, request
Yeah.
that we sit by the door.
Yep, call them now. Call them. Let them
Hey,
know.
I
Like,
went
we
into it
need
was
the
my
kitchen.
birthday. I'm gonna be like, hey, my one request. I don't want my free dessert. Just put me right in front of that door, that kitchen door. I want to be there.
Call them
Give
back
me the
once they
fresh
open. Yeah, call them back once they open. Make sure.
Like,
Like,
I want
hey,
the
They open till 5, so
want the
I think we have
chef's
a good
table.
shot of doing. Yeah, good shot. Woo!
My dad had this restaurant he worked at where they had the chef's table. It was in the kitchen.
nice.
So like you sat in the kitchen, and your food basically came from the line to your table in the kitchen.
I think that would bother me though. Like, that's dope as fuck. But personally, I think
It was
That would-
it was a top notch restaurant. Like,
Yeah.
there's no like there's literally probably 30, 40 people running around that kitchen between chefs, sous chefs, head chef, guy that calls out the food. Then they got all the servers, the bussers, the dishwashers, the preppers, the salad people. Like,
Yeah, that would
so
bother
like
me.
basically there's a table, and like this table can just see the whole process and works, and like I've been in there and I've seen like the processes, how it works. There's like no missing of a heartbeat. Like everything's a whole flow, everything's perfect, everything's on key. Because like the burger itself, just for a burger at that restaurant, was like $50. I don't know if you heard of I think it was Club 7 downtown Minneapolis.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when they first opened, my dad was the head chef there.
Okay.
So, but
I bet you ate good growing up.
Fancy place.
it's
Yeah, I went
ridiculously
there for my
expensive.
birthday a few years ago.
Yeah, they have like the rooftop bar, and then they have
Yeah.
the upper class section on the second floor, and then the first
that's
floor
where
is
we
like
went
your
for my
pub
birthday.
food. Oh, it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But hey, I'm gonna jump off. I gotta go. You guys have a
Alright,
great day.
Have a good day. Thanks for
Brandon.
having us.
Good luck. College
Bacon,
shopping,
bacon.
Brandon.
Bye,
Yeah,
Brandon. I hope it works out for you.
What's everybody got planned for the week? It's Taco Tuesday today, guys. I don't know if y'all
It's
knew
Camper
that.
Tuesday for me.
It's Taco Tuesday.
Okay, we'll have tacos in the camper then, I guess.
It's Taco Tuesday for everyone. It's Camper Tuesday for Camille.
It's College Tuesday for us today.
Oh yeah, College Tuesday.
We're on our way right now to the first one.
Yay.
Congrats, big guy.
Yeah, I know. Maybe we can go big, but it's gonna hang on.
Oh, don't put me on camera.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning, but don't put me on camera. Oh, don't put me on camera.
Oh, don't. Oh.
Buddy. Morning.
He's like, get me out of here.
What college do you want to go to? I don't know.
Gotta look at them first.
Yeah.
See which one looks nice enough to, like, you know, make your home for the next 4 years or whatever, next year.
But he wants to go. I just need to get one application in so I can work on scholarship stuff. So
My scholarships.
There you go.
Right now, today we're doing Fond du Lac. Tomorrow is Alexander. No, Friday's Alexander. Tomorrow is WITC.
okay. Ooh, I hope you go to Alec, bud. What do you want to be? I want to go into law enforcement somewhere. Yeah, go to Alec.
One of the best schools in the state for it.
It's one of the best schools in the nation for it, Ginger.
Yep, that is true.
My brother went there. Best academies in the nation for law enforcement.
Yeah, so we are off to go visit the first one and then go from there. Yeah, here we go.
Good morning, Matthew. How goes it? Matt says, love you, Ma. I don't think your Ma's in here yet this morning, bud.
Whose kid is that? Jody's?
I think it's Amy's.
No.
No? Then I don't know whose kid it is. Who's got a kid named Matthew? Matt, I'm sure your mom loves you too.
We love you anyways.
Oh, here comes Niff in the shed. Yeah, we love you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.
Even if your mom doesn't, man, we still love you.
Oh, you have.
What up, Greg?
Not much.
Hey,
On my way up the clouds.
hey. Don't.
Gotta do
Yes.
something.
We gotta go pick up our camper at 4. Our teaching lesson is at 4, so we're probably gonna be gone around 3:30 or something.
All right.
Greg, if you ever get bored, cut trees down. I got a place for you to do that.
Yeah, I can never. Well, Corey, if you ever get bored cutting trees, I got 7 acres of solid down forest that has to be all logged.
Where?
Well, I can burn some wood.
Wisconsin needs to.
Facebook, everybody. Good morning, Facebook. Once again, thank you for joining us.
What up, Facebook?
What up, guys?
My father-in-law's land got hit with a tornado last year in Wisconsin, up by Amory.
Oh yes. They got smacked.
He's at the base of the Apple River.
Well,
Oh, nice.
if I can
His
deer hunt
property's
there.
actually the start. He's got 7 acres at a front lake, and the back of his property is the river. That's
Okay,
the
well,
base.
tell him I need permission to hunt and fish there, and I got it.
Yeah, you don't give a shit. You're with my brother-in-law. They don't care, man. The more the merrier.
I don't need no bad blood. I just want a fishing spot.
No, there's no bad blood. Shit. They'll invite you to come hunting and fishing. You'll take my
Well,
spot.
let's get it.
You can take my spot in the rotation.
In. I'm dealing.
You know, because I'm out hunting and fishing all the time.
I will be hunting and fishing all the time.
See, like I said, you can take my spot in the rotation. They call me up every weekend and I don't go.
Okay, well, give him my number.
I will. You love my brother-in-law.
So, Greg, what kind of dabs am I smoking?
Apple pie. Or no, wedding pie.
Apple fritter?
Apple fritter also. That's what I got.
Oh, those sound good.
Yeah.
Apple fritters.
The wedding pie is surprisingly good. The apple fritter is amazing. It's just flat out amazing.
I concur.
I can get a little stuck. What's everybody else doing on this lovely Tuesday morning?
Wait for it to fucking rain.
Make you maple syrup.
Waiting for dinner.
Waiting for dinner?
I'm with you, Rose. I'm waiting. I'm
I don't
waiting
wanna
for some
eat.
food somewhere. It's coming somewhere.
Oh, it's got late.
I've been making phone calls to the Egg and Policy Committee all morning since about 9 o'clock this morning. So
I got a question about putting a legalization sign in Bloomington of all places for Gazelka. Like, I don't think that works. I don't suspect he's going to see it.
they want a sign out there in Bloomington, or they.
So I brought up putting a sign. I would like to put up 2 signs up on 371.
Right, like a billboard, right?
Yep. And they suggested the counter response was, why don't we do it in Bloomington? Because I don't think Paul Gazelka will see it in Bloomington.
Is that his
or
district?
Anybody that votes for him.
Is that his district though? Is Bloomington?
No, his district is it's Baxter, Minnesota.
Well then, yeah, we don't want to put.
Detroit Lake. It's all the way up. I mean, it pushes that far up.
Right, we don't want to put it in Bloomington. Then that don't make sense.
No, we need to get to his constituents.
Right.
Get to him. I don't think enough people in the legalization movement know that we won the Twin Cities, people. We have the majority votes in the Twin Cities. We need to stop that focus down here. If we could get the same percentage of legislators in outstate to support us as that do in the metro, this law would have already been passed a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Agree.
But we keep focusing on the metro like that's our problem.
Everybody give Paul Gazelka a call.
I mean, the deal is we have the percentages we need out of the metro. The only way we can win this with just the metro would be requiring us to get every legislator in the metro to vote in our favor, which won't happen. So we need to get the same percentages of legislators in the outstate, and this will pass by a landslide. But that's not where our focus has been.
Here. Ready, come on now.
That's why I would like to propose start proposing this year. We're not going to get a bill passed this year. We need to start addressing the lack of support in outstate. Because obviously we can't win this in the metro.
You know, Greg, I think you're right on target there, but we got to spend the next several months after the legislature to target Greater Minnesota, and I mean that's going to take huge time. That's going to take a huge effort.
It's going to take years.
Won't it be sick to walk around with this in your pocket?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Out of the metro and not feel like you're about to get arrested at all times? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
No, I'm
the
a
hearing
medical patient.
tomorrow.
I'm a medical patient that's afraid of getting caught in outstate, for Christ's sake, because I'm afraid that they're going to take the law and manipulate it in their own way.
Yep.
Yes. I don't trust that the medical card in my wallet is worth a damn to these cops outstate.
Well, it's certainly not a damn, and you know, if you go to our neighboring states and you shack up in a hotel, the hotel staff don't care if you're a medical patient or not. They don't know what that means. They're like,
Well, it's in that HF 600 is in the Ag Committee tomorrow. I mean, come on.
No, I know. This is the perfect time to start discussing outstate because that is the Ag Department.
right.
This isn't
We've been running on the Wake and Bake page for the last couple of weeks. You know, the names of the committee members, mostly people have taken notice and called.
Yeah,
those members eat from the metro.
Hey, Annalise, how's it going, girl? Hey, girl.
Good morning.
I sent the Zoom link in the chat if you want to hop in.
We know you know how to work it.
Hey!
Just throwing it out there. I'm just saying, can't tell me you don't know how to get on. Get on here, Annalise.
Come say hello.
Come on, it's been like a month and a half. You're due for a drop in.
We need to see your face.
they're missing you. Yeah, if you hurry up, I'll give this to you real quick.
I'd also like to see an amendment on this bill, Ed and Daryl, that would rewrite the way they're restricting people with criminal backgrounds. If they want to restrict licenses, go to violent crimes. Don't go back to these drug crimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked a little bit about that. I was talking to some folks on the ground about that in DFL circles about that a little bit last night. So
yeah, coming from somebody that's on the line with that bullshit, yeah, it sucks.
Well, I'm just saying, I get if they want to restrict violent criminals from getting professional licenses, because there can be a manipulation if you've already been known to be a violent criminal. It isn't a far step to go to white collar crimes of, you know, taking advantage of people, whatever it might be. But just because somebody's got a felony, they should not be excluded from this industry. It should be on the merit of the felony, not just the felony alone.
Yep.
I would love to see our legislature.
Was she going to join us?
She's going to the doctor. She's going to the doctor.
Okay.
And Silver knows the roads are fairly nice, even if it's kind of crappy out.
Well, this is a perfect rain. It's not too much, so we're not going to get too much puddling.
Yep, it'll soak.
Yeah,
It'll last for 2
yeah.
days. We're going to have 2 days of this, which will be really nice. This should soak in.
How
about you guys getting down?
Say that again?
How much are we getting down? It hasn't even started.
You robot it on us, Greg.
I'm probably going through cell towers. No longer my Wi-Fi mixed up. Enjoy this drive up to my hometown.
Let's see, take a gander on outside.
Sometimes Tori, I understand your windshield time and not minding it. Oh shit!
I got a lake in my
Watch out,
field.
the shark got to move.
Hey guys, here's a PSA for you. Everybody wear their seatbelt when driving.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
No rain.
I might be 20 minutes into my drive, but at least I remember.
Oh shit.
Hey Greg, what happens if a spider drops down on your face and you're wearing a seatbelt? You can't jump out of the car then.
No shit, man, because I do need to jump at that moment.
Yeah.
Hey, no lie, me and Candy abandoned my son when he was a baby in the bucket seat because there was a spider and we hopped out and neither of us was gonna save him.
Yeah, what are you gonna save him from the spider?
Yep, I wasn't putting myself in harm's way. Shit.
That Big Daddy Long Leg was gonna kill you.
It wasn't even, it was one of those little ones. Now we don't fuck with spiders, man. I popped the tire once evading a spider that was on my windshield and the inside part.
So how did that work? Avoiding the windshield?
It didn't work very well for me. The spider.
Were you ever able to drive away from it?
Nope.
That sucker stayed with me the whole time. I can't believe it.
I had to call my mom. Like, so what had happened was there was a spider and now my tire's flat.
At that point, I'm going, I'm not coming. How big is the spider?
Man, we ain't gonna talk about how big the spider was. That's irrelevant. It was a spider.
It's irrelevant. Size or poisonousness have nothing to do with it.
No, the fact that it's a spider. That's it. That's all.
You guys do snakes?
Fuck no. They ain't got legs, right? They shouldn't be able to move at the speed
It's
in
got
which
no
they
legs or the 4 legs. It don't. We need to call the riots to burn it down.
Yep.
There's more than 4 or less than 2 ship carried.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, snakes ain't got legs. There's no reason for them to move as swiftly as they do. Fuck that shit.
Be cool with something with 1 leg. If it's got 1 leg, I'm sure I got an advantage on it.
Shit, I had a tarantula for 10 years, man, and I had a ball python. They lived together. But when I came back from Arizona one year, my landlord said he bought me a mongoose for Christmas. So that's why the snake was gone.
I got this mongoose for you that'll help be a really nice friend to your snake.
Yeah, it was funny. But my tarantula, I had him for 10 years. I used to carry him around in my pocket, take him to restaurants, drop him out on the plate. And,
yeah, fuck no.
And see what people would say. And he was like a pet. He would come, and I could get him to come back in my pocket when I wanted him to. I'd be like, come on, let's go.
Yeah, you would have got cussed out in that restaurant.
I would have done. You would have seen me done that, skipped across tables, like running the fuck up out of there.
Man. Food would have been thrown.
He jumped at me a couple times and jumped on the ground. And I thought I was gonna lose him, but because those things can jump about 6 feet, man.
Yeah, see, little Spidey would have been fucked up because he'd have been dead.
Man, if I had to eat like that, it was done guaranteed.
As I was jumping across them tables, I would have probably been shitting, man. I've been done.
Right? Well,
spiders until Arachnophobia came out, and I went to DC and saw the spider exhibit at the Smithsonian, and I had one of the spiders that bends back and jump right at me. I was telling them, no more spiders in my life. Done. That thing tried to bite me.
Yeah.
Corey, it literally was on the one side of the cage. It bent back. I'm like, that's really kind of cool. And I'm like looking down by the cage, and it jumped right at my face and hit right on the glass right in front of me. That big spider was trying to bite me.
I'm scared about you talking about it.
Oh, come on, they're fine, they're okay, man.
Yeah, no, fuck
I
that
mean,
shit.
my spider was originally like this small when we first got him, and he became he became. I mean, he was like, I don't know,
Oh, the size of your whole hand.
like about this big. After about 10 years, he was pretty big. But the reason we got him is because my ex-girlfriend was bipolar schizophrenia, and she wanted something to take care of really easily that you could just throw some food in and they'll stay alive. So all we had to do is feed it some crickets and change its cage every now and then. Man, that thing grew and grew. It was cool. It was big.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
His name was Spidey. I didn't know what else to call him, man. His name was Spidey.
That's a good name if you're gonna have a spider. First of all.
Yeah.
Well, Peter Parker would have been another good one.
Yeah. And then to test my ex-girlfriend's patience, I would say, "Oh, it's time to clean the cage," and I would say, "Okay, let me just put him on your back for a minute. Don't move for a minute, please. Just stay there, stand still. Let me put him on your back."
Yeah.
She'd freak out tremendously, but after a couple years, she got used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a picture of me holding the snake. And I tell you what, that picture, I was so fucking hammered. I don't even know. I don't remember taking the picture.
Right.
If it wasn't for my wife having the picture on her phone the next day, I would never believe that I was holding the snake. And even when I was drunk, I looked scared to death.
What, was it a big snake or a little snake?
Little one.
Yeah.
I put it around my neck and it was only like maybe right here.
Yeah. When we were little, we used to fill up our shirts with gardener snakes and then come in the house and drop them on the floor in front of Mom. Hey, we found some snakes.
Man, I was going to the bathroom one time and I was sitting there and all of a sudden a snake came out from underneath the toilet. Or not under the toilet, underneath the bathtub, which was directly in front of me. Nope. That's not cool, man. I'm just not about that.
No.
Hey, got a question for everybody. Who's up for doing cleanup on the weekend of 420?
I am.
The weekend?
I am.
What day?
Well, we're thinking to get Brandon, we got to do it on a Sunday morning because he makes his money on Saturday. He's at the airport to leave then. I get that.
In the morning because
well, his whole life changed yesterday though, Greg. His car broke down. He's got to find a new car before he can go back to work.
The hell happened to his car?
Got a bent rod, I think.
You gotta be kidding me. He just got that thing.
Yeah.
He's pretty sure it's terminal or at least more money than he wants to put into it since he's already stuck so much into it, he said.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of my point.
So we'll probably have to go pick him up.
Where is he?
I think he's just
north for that? Yeah. No, that's easy. I mean, if he's not working, then I would rather do it on the 17th, on the Saturday, but I think it'd be nice to do it that weekend, maybe.
Yeah. But if you're saying like the 17th or that's that same weekend of the city's cleanup, and you wanted to not do it then.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it necessarily when the city was doing their cleanup.
Right. What day is the city doing theirs?
We want to particularly do it on Earth Day if we could, like the 20th or the 21st.
Do we want to maybe organize on 420 clean up that morning, and then I'll end at the Capitol?
Right, and then you guys can do that hour end up cleanup at the. Sorry, Keisha, I can't hear you. Try it again.
You're roboting on a screen, sorry.
And then I'll end at the Capitol.
Yeah,
I
because
didn't
you're
get
gonna,
there. Anybody else did?
Both of y'all were
Right.
robots.
Greg, you're gonna be there anyway at 420. I suggest that that's the kind of way that I was trying to put it out, but I wanted to see what the rest of the group said.
And then I think we can propose it next week, maybe at the normal meeting, that we try and get something out there. Now we're doing a cleanup on that morning.
Right, and then you'll come and do the 420 cleanup at the end of the Capitol. You'll do that as well.
Yep, we'll clean up at the Capitol when we're all done. Maybe we can get press both ways, that we cleaned up there and that we.
I'm game.
Right, that's
And for the people that don't want to go to the 420 event, they can just go
They don't
home or
need to.
just worship at them. Yeah, they don't need to.
Yeah, we're not boycotting anything. We're gonna offer, some of us are gonna at least offer our services as cleanup crew after the 420 event at the Capitol.
Yep, we're gonna be already in town that day doing a cleanup.
right.
All right, does anybody else have a problem with that, or is anybody else game for that?
I'm cool with it. Well, I'm cool with whatever.
All right. You heard it here. It sounds like we're gonna have a 420 Wake and Bake cleanup in the city of Maplewood. And then later in the afternoon, those that want to join to help clean up after the state capitol rally, you're welcome to join us there as well. Sounds like a great day. 420 is always a great day. Rain or shine, always a wonderful day.
Yeah, last year we got rained on a little bit, still had a blast.
Yeah, it did rain last year.
Yep. It rained a little bit, but there's still enough. It still was dry for our photo.
It poured for a minute there, if I remember right.
Daniel Jones, the Wake and Bake crew specifically won't be doing the whole month thing, but certain people will be attending the Capitol during the month of April.
I'm sure there will be people there every day.
Yep.
That's what I've heard throughout the group that I'm a member of or in.
Yep.
Well,
So we
I
definitely
know-
support people going out all month if you want to. Get out there. We won't necessarily be there ourselves every single day, but we will try and get somebody there.
Yeah, I can't make the 2.5 hour one-way drive every day to go to the Capitol. Sorry.
right.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a little much.
I may happen to know somebody that lives closer.
Like
But I'm
5
there in spirit. Last year, I even helped go ahead and restream some of the Capitol stuff.
the whole day.
So it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful April 20th, 2021.
It is gonna be. We're gonna come from multiple spots. Then we're gonna do.
We'll
Then you're gonna
definitely
do.
be live.
Then you're gonna do the cleanup. I mean, it's awesome. I think we'll get. I think all we need is a good day and a nice warm day. Pray for
Yeah,
it.
being that it's March 23rd, Taco Tuesday, March 23rd, 2021, we have just approximately 1 month to get ready for this. So we can go ahead and people can go ahead and figure out what kind of costumes or dress they want to put on that day. fancy dress they call it.
I think we're also looking at maybe, as long as we don't have to make them too fancy or whatever. I know Nikki wanted to help, figure out how to get Wake and Bake, crew t-shirts, cleanup crew t-shirts, so that we can use them for other events as well.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Corey's pretty good with design. Maybe he could go ahead and put a graphic together that we could like maybe see what we could get some shirt screen printed for. I don't know. That's one area that I have not like even tried to get to. I've just been on the consumer. I've been on the consumer side of that, folks.
I can do something. I can come up with something.
We should get our Wake and Bake stuff that Wix link or whatever it's supposed to be up so people can order their t-shirts and stuff.
Yeah. Right. I mean, I don't know what we got for inventory too. If we ain't got money to buy them too much.
No, not to begin with. We do it to begin with. It, Daryl, we have to just do it like they order it online and they get printed. You know, by the company one at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have any. we're just a bunch of people.
We did that with some of Nikki's t-shirts. We did that with Bonfire too. But, so that's pretty easy. We can do that, but they cost like $25, $30. But I mean that's, you know.
What's up, Michael Ford?
Is he with us or what?
He's watching.
Good morning.
He's watching.
He's watching. Well, good. He's watching. He can watch. He should come and talk to us.
Come back and join.
Come back in and have a conversation. We're talking about legalization. Come on in. Coming up with ideas.
Yeah, you got the cleanup crew right here. They wanna help.
I do think it's a good idea though, that morning guys. I mean that's the nice way to start your 420 wake up is do a good deed.
Right, and I think it would be awesome. I mean, I think if we do it right, we could do a little press release. We could, you know, have somebody meet you out there, do a little blurb. You know, you guys could clean up, and then whoever wants to make their way to the Capitol can do that. And I'll stay back.
We can look at 420 the way my dad's family used to look at Thanksgiving. So every year on Thanksgiving, when I was a kid, we went around town and did good deeds because it's Thanksgiving. And then you come back for your celebration afterwards, after you've done for others.
Right.
And we can start turning 420 into that. It can be more than just a smoke out day. We can be smoking while we're helping our communities.
Right. It could be like they do like Give to the Max Tuesdays, right? We could turn 420 into that. Give to the, you know, give
back
to
to your community.
Right.
If we want these communities to accept us as pot smokers, maybe we got to do a little bit more for them in the name of weed, instead of just smoking weed in the name of weed. Show them that we're no different than any other organization out there fighting for equal rights. This isn't about us being bad stoners. We're just your neighbors that like to smoke weed, and we're just good people like you've always known us to be.
Most of us, until we run out of weed, and then some of us get a little cranky.
Yeah. So do they when they don't get their coffee.
Right.
I'm just saying, we're the same damn people you've always known us to be. We just happen to smoke weed.
Right, absolutely.
And sometimes it's not a little skunky. I can't help it, man.
Right,
But I run around town all day long bitching about the smell of tobacco.
right. I'd rather smell a little green and a little skunky than smell like tobacco. I mean,
We've just been portrayed for so many decades as being either lazy or criminals or everything else under the fucking book. Terrible parents, shitty fathers, shitty mothers because of this plant. Let's show them if this plant can get their parks cleaned, can help them with different things that they've got going on in their neighborhood. We can show up for specific events to your city council. If you need help getting something organized and you need the support of your local pothead, guess what? We're not just about this green plant. We have things that we care about other than just this. But stop keeping us down because of this green plant. Sorry to go on a rant, but
that's all right. We like your rants once in a while, as long as they don't stay on for and go robotic on us. And then I think we did find out whose kid that was. I think it was Alicia Scott's kid.
I'm making bubble waffles to go with my fresh made maple syrup.
Ooh.
I know.
Bubble waffle.
I'll start to drill in here. You guys could start drilling now.
Oh, I drew already anyway. I mean, you know, as soon as you said syrup, you know.
thank you, Daryl. That's awesome.
Huh?
Daryl. Anyways, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's all right. That's all right, Greg.
I love it.
It's fun.
Daryl, I love you. That's like you speak the truth and you speak real about everything.
I didn't even hear what you said. I'm sorry.
I said I drew anyway.
Yeah, he's drilling anyway.
Oh.
But certainly that's all I've been.
Hey, what's up, Lamar? How's it going, brother?
Boiling her down.
Yeah,
Guys,
that's all.
it's almost garden time.
That's all I've been hearing about is that maple syrup, man.
Yeah, it's a long process.
Harold's gonna bathe in that maple syrup pretty quickly here.
I didn't know they had those around here.
Well,
Maple
Somebody's
bath.
gonna have to pick some of that up and bring it to Daryl.
I have to say, I think that might be a Canadian thing. Maple bath.
well, Greg, we know that you have we know what you do out the shed now. We're, you know.
See?
That's how come you got such a good skin complexion there.
It's the maple bath? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why my wife thinks I'm so sweet.
Mom.
So I just passed Monticello. This means it's joint 30.
Oh, there we go.
We bang away on the Pupco all the way through the metro, and then we hit outstate. We go to the joint.
I think it should be the opposite.
And no, Minnesota State Patrol, I'm not on Highway 10.
Holy buckets, Mary.
Hey, what kind of buckets are you talking about, Camille? Are you talking about chum buckets or minnow buckets?
Yeah, minnow bucket. It's a holy
Oh.
bucket.
Minnow buckets.
They got plenty of holes in them minnow buckets.
Yeah.
They're really
Some sinks in the water.
almost, it's almost as holy as a cauldron.
A colander?
Thank you.
If you got a holy cauldron, you're really in trouble.
I know. I thought about that after you said that. I'm like, damn it, Ron Sherman, that would make a whole lot of mess.
A holy witch?
Hey, I'm pretty sure if you ask Ginger and Amy, there are holy witches. They would know.
Oh yes, I bet they would know.
They are our expertise in that field. I don't know if I could be a witch. Not opposed to the concept. I just don't know if I could follow that.
Did you say Wiccan?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
my,
have to call and talk to them.
my nephew that works for
Have to
me,
wait
he
and
claims
talk.
that that's where he's at.
'Cause I don't know what the hell I'm doing wrong.
He claims his religion's more in the Wiccan style.
Yeah, his mom claims that she's a witch.
I mean, it's
My daughter continues to say, "Well, you don't look like a witch."
for me, I don't know. It's just, part of it, I guess, I was raised Christian, so it's probably a big, huge step in the opposite, in a different
Right.
direction.
You don't look like the pot smoker. What the pot smoker looks like.
Oh, have you seen my pictures way back in the day? I definitely look like the typical pot smoker.
Well, I don't know. You could show a picture of almost anybody, and it would possibly represent a pot smoker.
See, we went to the Mall of America one time, and there was this guy in the elevator, and I would have never guessed in a million years this motherfucker smoked pot until them doors closed and I could smell him. Not in a million years. I looked at that motherfucker, I would have been like, that's a law enforcement officer or that is a fucking lawyer. Like, there's no other explanation to that guy's demeanor. Like, and then he fucking, the doors closed, like he was in a suit and tie, like briefcase, everything. And I was like, damn, motherfucker got a little weed in his pocket.
Hey, Corey, Corey, just remember this. When you go to the Mall of America and you get into an elevator with anybody, and you can put yourself in the equation, 2/3 of them motherfuckers in that elevator smoke pot. Or
Yeah.
half. I mean, that's just the numbers now. There's only, if there's a group of 10 in there, there's only 3 of the motherfuckers that smoked weed last year.
I thought that guy was pretty ballsy walking around the mall with weed when there's canines walking around that mall.
Shit, I used to go.
There for weed.
I used to
Those
go to the
aren't-
mall.
Those
I
aren't
used
drug
to
dogs.
For intimidation purposes.
No, they're bomb dogs. It's a whole different
Right.
training set. They're not there for drugs.
Right.
Most dogs you see are bomb dogs.
Yep, they're there for explosives.
Yep.
I didn't know that. My
I didn't know
dumbass
that
just
until-
literally turned around in the mall and walked out to the parking lot and put my shit back in the car.
Oh yeah, I get that. Hell yeah.
I shit bricks, dude. I was like,
Yep, I used to purposely go to the mall to pick up my medicine from my dealers because I thought that was one of the safest spots to do it. And then I would get drunk as I was waiting for him, and I would end up not being able to drive my wheelchair, and then I would end up yelling throughout the whole mall, "Where's my fucking weed? Where's my fucking weed?" They're like, "Shh, Daryl, your weed's fine. You know, we just got to get you out of the mall real quick. Everything's fine." I'm like, "Well, can somebody give me another shot of tequila?" And they're like, "No, you're fine. Just relax."
My brother got caught trying to sell some weed at the Mall of America. in the
Oh yeah, I don't think
system.
that's a good idea by any means. There are cameras everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
Right.
Like,
We
what
talk
was
about
you
the
and your
U.S. Capitol having cameras. Shit, the U.S. National Capitol ain't got cameras on that Mall of America at all.
Even in the parking lot, they got cameras.
Oh, absolutely. I used to go smoke my weed in the parking ramp all the time. You know, until the guards come by and they're like, "Hey, we can see you do that." I'm like, "I know."
Yep, I had them roll up on me one time in the parking ramp, blocked in, and like, oh, that caused me trouble throughout my years, I'll tell you. Just for getting a little high, smoking a little herb.
Yep.
At the Mall of America. I mean, where else, you know, it's
That's
the Mall of America.
I gotta go to the outdoor parking lot.
Well, you know what? You know what I used to do. I used to go and use the restroom, the public restrooms, family nice ones, the ones that have the couches, the big couches. Well, I fell out of my wheelchair one day as I was picking up a headband for Nikki, and my pants fell down, and I couldn't get back up in my wheelchair. So of course Nikki's trying to get the door open, and she's trying to yell for the security guard to come help us. Right away, the one guy comes in. He sees me like laying on my head out of my wheelchair with my pants down. He's like, "What's the problem here?" And Nikki's like, "He just fell out of his chair. He's not hurt. He just needs to get put back up in his wheelchair." And they're like, "Well, what's going on here? Why has he got his pants down?" And she's like, "Well, his pants just fell down." So he starts climbing up. He calls another security guard. They actually had to get 3 security guards to pick up little old me, and I weigh about 90 pounds. And they were like, "Joe," and I was like, "That's ridiculous."
Well, Daryl, you know what it is? Because they're not educated enough. They think because you look like you do, and I'm not, they think you're fragile. They think you're fragile, they're going to break you, and they don't want to be liable.
Yeah.
They don't want to just help you and ask you the fucking question, "Hey, can I pick you up? Will it hurt? What do I got to do?"
Right.
Instead, they get into this panic mode instead of just asking the polite question of, "Hey, how can I help you? What do you want me to do?"
Yeah, my wife's like, "We just gotta catch my girls just gotta catch the light. Really, it's just gotta get back to St. Paul." And they're like, "Well, how did you guys get here?" And we're like, "Wow, what do you mean? How did we get here? We're here. It doesn't matter how we got here. Just help me up."
I would have told them this battery on this chair got me here. Beyond that, what do you care?
Right.
You ask every person here that needs your help, how did you get here?
Right.
Like somehow you guys weren't capable of getting there on your own.
Right. Well, and they probably thought it was weird because here Nikki's fully dressed in the bathroom. I'm got my pants all the way down to my ankles, and the only thing that's holding down to my wheelchair is my seatbelt. So I'm like, I'm about to hit the ground, and she's like, "Will you just pick him up?" And they're like, "How?"
Hand, body, touch it, kick it, up.
Right. But I did make it back home. I didn't have to sleep there, luckily.
It's just
I'm gonna put maple syrup in a bowl, and then I'm gonna put my waffle in there. It's like soup.
let it soak it.
Ooh, yes, okay.
I'm kind of
I have
excited
to
to
honestly
taste
say that
breakfast.
sounds gross to me. Personally, that sounds gross, but I don't like breakfast.
Well, I love my maple syrup.
No, I get it. My son is right with you. I told you that. Holy crap. My wife would be with you too.
I'll send you home some.
Yeah, they're all breakfast lovers. I'm just the one that's not.
It's probably because of the way your sleeping habits are, Greg.
I've never eaten breakfast my whole life, Daryl.
Right, I'm not. Yeah, I'm like that too. I'm not a big breakfast guy either. I mean,
Can you see the line on my pan?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how much I boiled it down this morning. Just this morning. So I'm like waiting for my maple syrup to like get thick. And then I'm gonna pour it over my waffles. Are you on me?
So you're gonna have waffles with your homemade maple syrup today. Dang, I want some.
Well, you're teasing me all the time with your good food.
Camille, did you make homemade waffles to go with your homemade syrup, or did you use box waffles with your homemade syrup?
I made homemade bubble waffles.
There we go.
What up? Ready, waiting. I think of like 5 more minutes.
More fresh than that, coming right out of the pail.
I know, right? Took me fucking 4 days to make it. What?
Small batch artisan maple syrup.
What was that?
Homemade maple syrup.
Yeah.
Artisan.
Yeah.
What makes something artesian? Is that what makes things artesian? Is the small batches of it, or
not artesian, artisan? There's 2 different words again, Greg.
I thought it's pronounced artesian.
It depends on how the cookie crumbles, you know? Artisan, artesian. A button, a bouton.
I love that.
Maple, maple. I'm just kidding.
Tomato. Well, we've had kind of a lively discussion this morning.
Yeah,
Till now.
Yeah, a lot of us are busy. So hey, we should probably go ahead and get off our live. I heard that another group has gone live, and we shouldn't try to step on them. I don't think they're trying to step on us. And so, hey, Daryl and I will be back on around 4:20 this afternoon, and maybe some more of the Wake and Bake crew will join us then. Y'all enjoy your 420 Taco Tuesday. Thanks for joining us, Facebook and everybody else.
Have a great day, y'all. Bye.
You bet. Thank you, Facebook. All right, y'all.
I have no music to play today.
That's all right.
Happy birthday to Mandy. Happy birthday to Mandy. And everybody else that has birthdays today. Like my friend Anna.
Camille,
Happy birthday.
You didn't do that on